Hi, we're live.
We're live.
Yeah. All right. I'm Trish da Dish, live and lively here with another episode of Mana'o at Home. Thank you so much for joining me. This is number 25. Can you believe it? Wow, I got to give lots of love and aloha to all the fans and the friends and all the musicians that have been a part of this wild ride. It's a really nice way to give our musicians of Maui a platform during these strange days in the music scene. Really excited about what's going on here today. Oh, wow, we've got a very unique duo, and I know you guys are going to love them. They kind of remind me of like Johnny Cash in Paradise. And as you know, I'm a huge Johnny Cash fan and a huge fan of Paradise, so this is kind of my cup of tea. So without further ado, I'd like to welcome our special guest, Hōkū award-winning, Hōkū multi-nominated. They're mentors, they're teachers, artists, lovers, fighters. No, they're not fighters. They're very peaceful and patient men. I'm really happy to have them here today. So without further ado, I'd like to welcome Greg, diPiazza, and Joel Katz.
Thank you. Hello. Out there.
The crowd's going crazy. I gotta get one of those audience. So where in the world are we right now, guys?
We're at Seaside Recording, my studio over in Waiahu.
Oh, beautiful.
And we're in the big control room here today.
At Seaside Recording.
Seaside Recording, award-winning recording studio.
Award-winning.
And I was just really tickled to learn more about Joel and Greg this past week, and it's just always interesting to study the musicians and learn about their histories, and we're going to talk more about their journeys and also what they have going on currently and how they've been creative during a strange year. So we're really happy to have you guys here and hear your unique blend of it's like jazz meets, you know, classic Hawaiian meets rock, blues, soul. It's just, I love your sound. It's very unique.
And reggae too.
All right, so without further ado, let's get some live music here. You guys don't forget this is a gig. You can tip these wonderful musicians on Venmo at Greg-diPiazza, and him and Joel will be splitting the pot today. So thanks so much for supporting Maui musicians. That's what this is all about.
Thank you, Trish. You're amazing, Trish. We do it.
I learned it from watching you. All right, here we go, guys. Let's have some tunes. Thanks for being here. Aloha.
Oh, damn thing, she just can't feel it, so she falls in love with another man's jelly. Nobody knows this better than me. Packs her bags in a burlap hurry, then she scuffles down to her mother's worry in a real nice vegetarian tea. And all I know is that things are cooking in a pot of super duper wishes boiling. Love is a remedy. And nothing matters when you can't be certain. Still you think there's something in the way she's hurting, and you realize just let it be and set her free. Let the bird fly in disguise. All you gotta do is set her free. Woke this one to big surprise. Little bird staring in my eyes. She said, look, man, can't you see? You gotta do this and you gotta do that, or you'll be living in a hobo shack, and it'll be too late to rescue me. You got beautiful wings and you're so polite, and you fly so high in the pale moonlight. No, nothing gonna bring you down. I never tried to clip your wings, 'cause I really like it when you sing sweet love songs. Carry me home, set her free. Let the bird fly in the sky, so there's nothing you can do to set her free. The whole damn thing, she just can't bear it, so she falls in love with another man's jelly. Nobody knows this better than me. She packs her bags in a burlap hurry, then she scuffles down to her mother's wearing a real nice vegetarian tea. I know is that things are cooking in a pot of super duper wishes boiling love is the remedy. Nothing matters when you can't be searched. You think there's something in the way she's hurting and you realize just let it be, to set her free. Let the bird fly in the sky, so there's nothing you can do but set her free. Set her free. Let the bird fly in the sky, so there's nothing you can do but set her free. Set her free. Let the bird fly in the sky, so there's nothing you can do but set her free.
All right, all right. That was a great groove to start off. Whenever I hear your music, I just want to be by the sea hanging out. Like it's such an atmosphere builder.
Yeah.
You know, I just feel automatically taken away. I want to send your album to my mom in Ohio. She needs it.
Like every time I would sell this music on, I'm playing on the boat out with the whales, I would just tell people, listen to it when you're driving around, because you'll feel the colors, the colors of the island in the music it's like a soundtrack. Yeah.
How many years have each of you called Maui home? Greg?
I moved here back in '83, but I periodically I would leave the island and tour for 2 years here, 3 years here, a couple years here, over a period of, I don't know how many years. I look young, but I'm really old.
You pull off that old school rock star vibe. I love it. How about you, Joel? How long have you called beautiful Maui home?
I came to Maui in July of 1985.
Ooh, I just never left.
Exactly. I came on a vacation to go to the beach.
That's cool. Yeah, wherever.
I just kept extending it, and here I am.
Yes, that's the way to do it. So, you know what? We're lucky to have you both on the island, because you've both been able to, give back in so many ways, whether it's, visual art, like Greg has been visual art, like he was an art teacher up at the Hui, and then Joel is a professor of music at the University of Hawaii Maui College. And it's really beautiful, because then you also get to do gigs. Like you guys had a regular gig at Pioneer Inn for almost 3 years. And I think that's really great, because, Lahaina is a tourist town. So to have you two there, what a great representation of aloha and the kind of the sounds of the island, Yeah, and then also the cruise ship. Yeah.
We sold a lot.
What were you saying? Go ahead.
Oh, I said we sold a lot of CDs on that gig.
Yeah.
We're probably
cool.
I shouldn't say that, actually. If the IRS is listening,
I know.
And we gave them away.
Oh, there is no IRS anymore. We're in. It's a free world. No, I'm just kidding. Well, I'm so happy to have you here. We'll be hearing some songs off your Hōkū nominated EP, which is Still Paradise, which we're still celebrating. And then we'll be talking more to both of you in a little bit about the Hōkūs and, about the journeys that you guys have went on. So let's get some more live music, because that was too good. I just want some more. Smelling plumeria.
This This is a song that we kind of wrote together. Joel and I wrote this together about the pandemic and what we went through, being sheltered at home and all that kind of stuff. And this is kind of gives you an idea of how we felt about it. It's called In a Real World.
Let's cue it up here.
Hi, Bree. In a real world, life goes on. In a real world, people stay strong. In a real world, I'm singing my song to you. We stay so far from the ones that we love. We're told so many stories that everything's wrong, and the world keeps on healing with our business is gone. Will we survive? Sheltered at home, there's nothing to hide. Everything's so simple, you by my side. We all will remember when we came out the other side. In a real world, life goes on. In a real world, I'm singing our song. In a real world, singing my song to you. In a real world, life goes on. In a real world, people stay strong. In a real world, I'm singing my song to you. We stand ready to open the doors of our life. It'll all be better. Our love will survive. Our minds stay ready while our hearts have cried. And we all will remember when we came out the other side. When we came out the other side. When we came out the other side. We're going to be coming out the other side soon. Soon as January gets here.
Oh, well, it'll be, I'm just breathing till January, right? I got my blue shirt on. We're not going to talk politics, but we are happy. That was a really good original song. You guys just created that this year. There's nothing better than, during this time, I always feel like the creativity, although you're not out there as much, it's like, we can kind of hone in what's going on in the world and put out, good messages like that song, which is a great message, Yeah,
I just want to say hi to my beautiful wife who's watching, and
hi,
much I love you, and the pandemic has brought us into the most beautiful relationship.
Yeah,
never possibly imagined. Soulmates.
Oh, wonderful. I'm verklempt over here. That was beautiful. Yeah, I mean, it brought Chino and I back to Maui. So in a way, it's kind of a blessing in disguise because I'm never leaving again. La La Land, aloha. Well, I'm so happy to have you guys here, guys. We got Greg and Joel. What a dynamo duo. I know you guys met, you said 26 years ago? You said at Longies. Tell me a little bit about that, Joel. What was it like?
Well, Greg came here to my studio to work on a CD with his Twisted Fisherman.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so that's how we met. I think our paths probably crossed at some gigs, but we really spent some time together, but we never played together. 26 years went by, and then
26 years went by, and one day I was working with some people at the Pioneer Inn, a violin player, Stuart Owens and Middlejohn, and then Stuart was going back to North Carolina, and Middle was heading back to Northern California. So then I just thought Joel Katz and Marcus Johnson, and that was just amazing. And then that evolved. Oh no, it was Marcus Johnson and Sue Westcott, amazing violin player. Played with Zeppelin, The Who. Just amazing.
Yes, we love her.
Yeah,
she's fantastic.
And then when she decided she had to go back to Florida, Marcus said, "What about Joel Katz? He plays a beautiful Hawaiian steel." And so that's how it began. Then Marcus eventually left, and we got Danny M. But that's when Joel and I started playing together and really getting to know each other. And he's quite a nice, wonderful brother, a loving brother.
Oh, that's very sweet.
And a monster musician.
Yeah, monster. Yeah, Joel, you've been, how long were you a piano player? How long have you been tickling the ivories? Was that your first love?
No, really guitar.
Oh, nice.
Banjo, actually. My father made me play the banjo. He loved bluegrass, but I liked it. So I really played a lot of banjo. And then we had instruments in the house, piano, guitars. And so, yeah, I played them all, really. But more guitar. I was kind of a hack on piano.
He's not a hack on piano. You can hear him on one of the tunes. It's just incredibly beautiful. We did the album with Kelly Covington too, and Danny M on. Well, no, Danny M wasn't on it. Just Joel and I and Kelly.
But yeah, what forced me to get my piano chops together was playing with Jimmy Mack and the Cool Cats, which I've been with his show for 29 years. So that's a long run too.
A long run.
We're in a short break now.
Yeah, there's not a lot of weddings and events and corporate gigs right now.
Yeah, we do mainly corporate gigs, but yeah, I played. I was hired there as a keyboard player.
Yeah, when I first moved to the island, your name was thrown around so much. Jimmy Mack and the Cool. It was like they were the #1. If you want to have a good time, you hire that party band. That's how you turn up a dance floor.
Yeah,
so,
good time.
You'll be back. You'll be back. How did you find the Hawaiian steel guitar? How did you fall in love with it?
I saw an ad in the newspaper for a class at the college, and it was taught by Henry Allen, and it met for like 6 or 8 Saturdays, and I did it on a regular acoustic guitar on my lap, a thing that raises the strings, and it's just how they did it in the late 1800s here in Hawaii. So that's how I learned, and I really am just grateful to Henry Allen. I was hoping I would win a Nā Hōkū Hanohano Award so I could thank him to the public, but he really showed me the way, and he did a great job as far as showing how to play the Hawaiian style. And so anyway, and then I didn't touch it for 20 years. I'd break it out in my studio if somebody wanted, some signature, some kind of thing like that. That's all I could do. But then around 11 years ago, I started working at it when the financial problems hit. We lost all of our gigs, canceled. It was all financial stuff. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah, I do.
So we had Wachovia, Wells Fargo, our whole schedule just. So I said, I got to make a new plan here. So I started doing that.
Fantastic.
But yeah, I can go on. But that's how I got into it. So I've really worked at it for 11 years, and I love it.
He puts the H in Hawaiian, I'll tell you what that.
Well, thanks so much. Let's hear some more tunes when we come back, Greg. I want to talk to you about your rock and roll and country travels. You have so much. The list of musicians you gave me that you played with or recorded with, it's just, it's remarkable.
Yeah.
We'll talk more in a minute. All right, let's hear.
This song's called I'm So, 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 So Sorry.
Yay, I love this one.
Yeah, so like country swing here.
I came home last night after drinking so much beer in the barroom. When I looked you in your eyes, to my surprise, there was no one there to argue. It was like you were not there with that $1 million stare. Now I'm wondering how to look you in the eyes to tell you that I'm so, 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 so sorry. Well, this morning when I woke up and I looked around and you weren't there, I felt so lonely in my robe and slippers. I felt so much despair. There was a note on the fridge said I'd gone to play bridge and I won't be home. And I've taken the kids, now sit here alone thinking how to say I'm sorry. Well, I'm so, 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 so sorry. Well, I'm so, 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 so sorry. Well, I'm so, 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 so sorry. I'm so sorry, and I don't know what to do. I came home last night after drinking so much beer in the barroom. When I looked you in your eyes, to my surprise, there was no one there to argue. It was like you were not there with that $1 million stare. Now I'm wondering how to look you in the eyes to tell you that I'm so, 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 so sorry. Well, I'm so, 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 so sorry. Well, I'm so, 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 so sorry. Well, I'm so, 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 so sorry. I'm so sorry, and I don't know what to do. I'm so sorry, and I don't know what to do.
Woo woo! Ow ow!
Kudos out to the drummer on that one.
Yeah, I love that one. We need to have that in K for all men out there. No, just kidding.
Hey, thanks a lot.
No, just kidding. That
That's
one,
what the Esquire says.
yeah.
Oh,
And you were,
record with me, and you can do something that's not old man music. I'm like,
I know, geez.
I love Vince. I love Vince, and I will go record with him.
So that one, you said that's about being in a whatever, in a relationship, whether husband and wife, or just
Just
you
got
know.
to learn to say you're sorry and mean it when you're in a relationship. If you want
Yeah.
to get to second base.
Exactly. That's very humble.
Right.
Greg, you're always such a personality. I've seen you across the island for many years, whether it was at a gig or supporting Mana'o Radio, which we really love you for that. And also, you just have such a interesting history. I want to share a little bit about that. Like you were saying, when you go on tour, but I mean, you can play pretty much any genre, which always impresses me. But at the end of the day, would you rather play rock and roll, or are you more country? Which one would you? What do you play at home for fun?
Well, it's probably more. I'm more of a rock and roll guy, but when the Rolling Stones turned into country, that's kind of where I got influenced. But with my country stuff is from the Rolling Stones and the Byrds, and they all turned country there for a little while, in a nasty country, and then I got into Hank Williams, and you can't. I mean, Johnny Cash,
Undeniably.
I mean, that's some good stuff, So it's all kind of rock and roll, and blues. It's all part of the same thing, the mishmash. The thing I miss about not touring is when I was on tour with, I played with John Denver's wife and her band for, back and forth for a long time. I got to play in one band we had. I played piano, acoustic guitar, electric guitar, harmonica, and accordion. And that was, everybody in the band played like 5 instruments during the show. It was so much fun. That's one thing I miss. Joel is like that. I say I can play it professionally, but Joel plays that at the highest level possible, and he doesn't think he does, but he's got some amazing chops on every instrument, from bass. He played bass on the whole album, and keyboards, and organ. He's a great organ player, and electric guitar. Even Steve Grimes was mentioning to me in a text the other day about that Joel. I wish he would get his or continue with his electric chops, because he's such a great electric guitar player. He's a great lead player. He just never does it.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Steve Grimes. I got to know him better, and we'll be having him back on the show very soon. He's such a groovy cat. You talk story with him, and he'll take you down a road that you weren't expecting. And he's got some stories. But Greg, so do you. I mean, you played with everyone from, of course, Mick Fleetwood, but the Red Hot Chili Peppers and Kingfish of Grateful Dead.
Yeah. Well, I was. My brother is kind of like a mafia figure in Long Beach, or he was.
Oh, fantastic! Should we have said that?
So my band, and I played. I was on MTV, and we had videos out and everything.
When they had music.
I was real lucky that my brother had such connections that I was able to play with all these guys, and then later on, I was able to record with a lot of them and be in bands with a lot of those guys. Guys from Petty's band and Dave Mason, and I was just really fortunate. I've had a very fortunate life, and I'm really fortunate to be ordering my second Steve Grimes guitar.
Ooh!
2 guitars from Steve Grimes, one nylon string and one Colwood steel string. I'm really excited.
Very fortunate.
Yes, Steve is, when I would go to the NAMM show and all the big shows, and I grew up in California, and I know a lot of guitar makers that are really big guitar makers. And when I mention Steve Grimes' name to them now, they're like, Steve is he's a god. He's known as the best archtop guitar maker in the world. He makes all types of guitars, but archtop, and his inlaying is just off the chart. That's a plug for my buddy.
Well, you're so humble, but you're such I love it, because you always have this like step in your, you're always like happy and excited. I love your energy. How do you keep so happy and high and just like, you're such a happy-go-lucky guy?
Because it all leads to where I am now with my amazing wife and soulmate. Everything that I've done in life, whether good, bad, whatever, it's all made me learn how to love at the highest level.
Oh, that's so sweet. You're giving me a toothache over here, Greg. All right.
That's what life's about. It isn't about music or anything. It's about loving.
I agree. The answer is love. That's what I say. And you were fortunate enough, COVID, you got married this year. So very exciting.
Yeah,
you're newlywed.
We're actually, we're on a, I think we'll have our second, it will be March 17th is our second year.
Okay, so, oh, wonderful. Well, congratulations. I'm all about love. Let's hear some more of this fantastic music. Thank you guys so much for being here. Don't forget, this is a gig for these two gentlemen. And if you're feeling tipsy, please tip them via Venmo at Greg-diPiazza. And thanks for tuning in to Nā Hōkū at Home. Here we go. Some more from Joel Katz.
This song is for Brenna, isn't it?
That's right. This is my song for my wife. It's called Queen. Every day I worship my queen. I bring her every little thing that she needs. I bring her flowers, I bring her candy, I bring her me. I bring her every little thing that she needs. Every day I sing my song. Nothing ever could go wrong. Still I bring her flowers, I bring her candy, I bring her me. I bring her every little thing that she needs. La-di-da, dee-da. La-di-da, dee-da. Still I bring her flowers, I bring her candy, I bring her me. I bring her every little thing that she needs. Every day I'd worship my queen. Bring her every little thing that she needs. I bring her flowers, I bring her candy, I bring her me. I bring her every little thing that she needs. Every day I sing my song. Nothing ever could go wrong. Still I bring her flowers, I bring her candy, I bring her me. I bring her every little thing that she needs. La-di-da, dee-da. La-di-da, dee-da.
That was beautiful. Lucky lady.
She is. She's, and so am I. I'm the lucky lady. Wait a minute. I'm the lucky.
Wait a minute. Greg, talk a little louder in your mic because I want to hear you. There you go.
I'm the lucky guy.
There you go. I love the video that you guys did. Yesterday's Gone. It has that's on your Facebook page. If you guys want to hear that, that's a really fun one with you and Brenna.
Yeah, she's my partner now. Since the COVID, we just do videos. I write music, I record them at home, and then we make a video out of them, and we star in it together. And it's really something. It's turned out to be a real winner.
You two are pretty extraordinary. You two. I mean, you guys are singers, songwriters, writers, teachers, mentors. You're multi-instrumental. When do you have time to sleep?
I have time to watch all the Queen's Gambit was really good. And,
oh, I heard it was. I'm gonna have to check it out. Yeah. You're like the third person.
I know. It's like it's going viral.
Joel, you've been teaching at the college since 2009, correct?
That's right. Yeah, I taught my first course there. I filled in for Dr. Bob Wehrman. He had eye surgery, and I taught the recording class there. Then we hit it off, and I developed a program in guitar, and it was really busy. I mean, back then we really had a lot of students. I had 2 sections of 20 taking guitar, and then I taught ukulele, and I developed a program there. So, you know, for teaching in a group, and it's then we have recording, 2 different programs, one more on technology and the other is like how to make a CD. And then they said, Joel, we need a piano teacher. What? So anyway, I said, I don't play classical, but I teach rock and roll piano and rock. And we do Tom Petty and Santana, and yeah, we have a great time, and we learn great students there. So yeah, that's what I do at the college.
Joel would be a wonderful teacher for anybody to learn. And he's great on ukulele too.
Mhm.
Just like I was blown away when that last song he played ukulele on, just amazing.
How has it been this year with the COVID? And you guys are still in session though, right? You're still teaching.
I am. We had to go online in March. It was required. So that was, I mean, it was really hard. I mean, it took me 10 times as much preparation, and I really scrambled, and everyone else at the college did too, to try and make it good. And it was. And it made me be creative and find ways to teach, you know, through video and online. And it's actually really good. Like I learned to I have a camera on my piano. I have a close-up on my guitar. And in some ways, many ways, it's better.
It sounds a little dirty, Joel. I have a
What
you
did
want
I
to run
say?
that by me again? What is he talking
Camera
about?
on my what?
You're fine. Never mind him. He's silly.
He needs to wear a Hawaiian shirt. He was going to talk like that.
But anyway, I got approved for face-to-face. It's my music classes and mainly some of the art classes, and then of course the nursing program. But yeah, art and music, we can do face-to-face. We're set up to be safe and distant, and it's working out really well.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, I've met a few of your students, and I know my man Chino years ago, when I first said that you were on the show, he got all excited. He said, I love Joel Katz. He did my first CD when I was in a punk rock band.
Yeah.
So you've done everything. You guys are some well-rounded gentlemen. I love this. This is great. Well, let's hear some more of that original music. I'm really enjoying the show. Thank you so much for sharing. Here we go.
This is called Help Me Sweet Jesus. Help me. We all need a Jesus song, and this is ours.
Help me, sweet Jesus.
Help me, sweet Jesus. We all need a little Jesus in our life. Help me, sweet Jesus, where can I go? I've been following the devil through bars and back doors. Well, I'm crying in pain, 'cause he won't let me go. Well, I've reached the end of this terrible road. Take my pain, come on, give me your peace, and I'll do better next time. Just give me some relief. Help me find the light just one more time, yeah, and I'll get it right. I'll get right in my mind. Oh, help me, sweet Jesus, I need to let go. I'm down on my knees and I'm begging for more. Help me, sweet Jesus, just one more time. I'm ready for your love, well, I'm made up my mind. Help me, sweet Jesus, what can I do? I'm through making promises that just won't come true. I'm through with my cheating and lying ways. Well, I'm ready for your heart. to give praise. All the things in life that set me free. Oh, now I'm humbling myself in the morning breeze, ready to come home. Dog's got his bone, but the devil's on my shoulder. He won't leave me alone. Help me, sweet Jesus, I need to let go. I'm down on my knees and I'm begging for more. Help me, sweet Jesus, just one more time. I'm ready for your love. I've made up my mind. Help me, sweet Jesus, where can I go? I've been following the devil through bars and back doors, where I'm crying in pain, 'cause he won't let me go. But I've reached the end of this terrible road. Take my pain, come on, give me your peace, and I'll do better next time. Just give me some relief. Help me find the light, just one more time, yeah, and I'll get it right. I'll get it right in my mind. Oh, help me, sweet Jesus, I need to let go. I'm down on my knees and I'm begging for more. Help me, sweet Jesus, just one more time. Ready for your love, well, I made up my mind, yes I have. Yes, I have.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Oh, I love that one. Thanks, guys. You guys have such a great blend, and I love how your styles, how they meld. It just feels like a comfy, like it just feels comfortable, you know? You can really tell. Like when you were doing Steel Paradise, how was it recording that album? Was Hōkū nominated, unfortunately, but tell us a little bit about that journey with Steel Paradise, because that's the most recent one.
Go ahead, Joel. You tell.
Wow, where to start? Well, you know, these are all Greg's songs, and he brings them in. He's played them. Some of them he's recorded before, and you know, we come up with fresh ideas. We want the steel guitar to be a part of it. Today I'm playing half dobro and half, you know, regular electric lap steel. How did that go? My air conditioner was down and I couldn't get another one in my studios, and we did a lot of it at the college. It's the new Apoleo studio.
Beautiful recording studio at the college.
And we just have killer electronic gear, vintage preamps and EQs.
Ice cold air conditioning.
Yeah. So anyway, that was challenging, kind of interesting. But yeah, we put it together. We have a process. We work on our drums first, get a format, come up with an arrangement.
We're like
Greg
a couple of
plays
nerds
guitar.
in the studio.
Yeah. Well, we love it.
Yeah, it's like, you know. We're like,
Nerds are the best. Nerds rule the world.
Yeah. But actually, if anyone wants to see the process, I just made a video for my students on how to record a song. And which one did I use? Yeah, in a real world. I have it step by step, and I went through, you know, the whole process. So,
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, I'll put a link to that, and people are welcome to see that. And so, yeah, you want to see what we went through? There it is.
Yeah.
Now that was nominated this year for EP. It did not make it, but it was still a great album. And then actually, Joel, you were nominated 5 times for the Hōkūs this year. And actually, we were talking earlier, and you said every project that you produced in 2019 was nominated. That's pretty exceptional. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, and in really different styles too. It was actually 5 awards for 4 separate projects.
Wow. But you actually did win. Well, I mean, for me, I think with the Hōkū especially, being nominated is such an honor too. And I think you should be really proud of that.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, some of the categories are more competitive than others. And, you know, what Greg and I were as finalists, which means that you made it through the big, you know, sea of all entrants. Everyone gets nominated. You nominate yourself. And then there's a vote, usually down to 5 finalists. And Greg have been in the last 5 for both of our EPs.
And then last year, Joel won for a Hawaiian compilation that he produced. And so he won as a Hōkū Award winner as a producer.
Yeah, I shared that with Keola Donaghy from the Maui College music program, and he's also in charge of the Institute for Hawaiian Music. And that CD was the capstone project for the students in that semester. They all record a song, and it's a compilation of all of their different songs.
Oh, that's so beautiful. That should be in anybody's repertoire. They should have that album. It's like a piece of education. I love it. Now your Hōkū was there yesterday, or when we did sound check Monday. Where is it? Oh, there it is. It's right above your head.
Yeah, it's there. I thought I'd put it up as a prop.
Of course, of course. You should be it's shiny beautifulness. I love it so much. Well,
I was going to clean the studio up too, but everyone said they liked it.
No, this is the best part about Mana'o at Home, is that we get to see you guys in your natural habitat.
Well, how do you feel, Joel, about not gigging since March for almost a year?
You know, I actually I don't miss it. I really enjoy playing, but there's so many things about it that are such hard work. I mean, the driving here is brutal, and we all know it. I mean, driving to Lahaina, I mean, it used to be 35 minutes from my house, and now who knows?
Exactly, who knows?
Gonna get.
Yeah,
so I have to leave an hour and a half earlier now.
Yeah, we're kind of fortunate, Joel and I, because we've done so much that now we can, you know, we have a little bit of a stockpile. We don't have to, you know, struggle, but we miss performing. I mean, there's something about having a live audience and playing for people and the energy that comes back. I mean, a lot of times in our concerts, I'd break down in tears on stage, you know, in the audience, because it was such a, you know, the moments were just so emotional when you have people that you're playing for.
Yeah, you make their vacations, or you make their day. I mean, people work hard, and then music is for them, you know, it's a release. So thank you for working so hard. I know that the Lahaina gig scene can be tumultuous at times.
But yeah, one of the gigs I really enjoy is I've played for Old Lahaina Luau.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, I've been with them for 6 years. And I was the regular Sunday steel guitarist, and I fill in. And it was just amazing musicians that I've worked with there. And it's just been an incredible education in Hawaiian music.
And that backdrop, not that bad either, huh? Not a bad scene.
No, it's a great show, and I hope they come back.
Yeah, and I should also mention that I, for almost 30 years off and on in the past 15 solid, I've done all the entertainment and played on the Maui Princess Dinner Cruise, which is one big boat out of Lahaina. And, you know, we'd go out, and, you know, I do miss not playing for the whales, you know, and I mean, it was really, you know, it's just Maui is a gold mine for musicians. I've been able to support myself playing music for 30 years, you know, here. I mean,
congratulations.
And, you know, a lot of people will say, oh, but you compromise, you play other people's music, you do this, you do that. I never compromised. I love playing other people's music, but I played just as much of my own music as I did other people's. So
right on.
People that say that should write more music and believe in themselves more, and then they would feel comfortable playing a couple covers and then an original, a couple covers and original. You know, it's just, you know, that's really where life is at, you know. I mean,
yeah.
Put that in the scheme of life, you know.
Well, very cool.
Yourself, have some faith in yourself, you know. Don't put people down, you know.
100%. Yeah, we don't have time for that. There's no time. That's what's great about being on Maui, is you know, it's not a lot of cattiness, which I really enjoy. Like living in LA or Chicago, it was too competitive, too elbows, you know, and we can all, there's so much goodness here. You can all share the love, you know, and like you guys can still share, you know, your gifts, and you guys are doing that. And I commend you, because this has been really interesting and enlightening conversation, because you guys are kind of a big deal.
And we all help each other too. All of the musicians on Maui, you know, all of the people that play live gigs, that, you know, we all help each other. It's not like LA or, you know, Colorado or any place that I've been in and played. It's everybody here, you know, that there's no room for ego. You know, there's no room for a LA attitude or a New York attitude. It's, you know, you got to open your heart and play here, and everybody is a family on Maui. That's the most cherished thing that I think of when I'm here. You know, I'll be here for the rest of my life on Maui.
Oh, absolutely. I had this sticker someone gave me when I moved here years ago that said, "Kill your ego, open your heart." And I always look at that sticker and I'm like, yeah, right on. That's exactly how it should be.
Keep a little of that ego, you know.
Okay, just a little bit. Well, confidence is good. Confidence is good. Well, thank you so much. I'm here with the award-winning duo. They're award-winning to me all around. It's been such a pleasure, guys. This hour's going so fast, but let's hear some more music, because I'm really enjoying this. Don't forget to tip these tenacious talents at Greg-diPiazza on Venmo, and here's some more of their groovy tunes. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, we're going to do one more here. Love Will Come Around. This is from our first EP. It's kind of different.
What can I do to turn your head around? What can I say that everything's okay? How can I make it be alright again? How can I raise that awful sin? Give me one more chance to hold you, to be more than just a friend. I can hold you in my arms again, my memory would wash away. I can hold you in my arms again, and we are not afraid. I could hold you in my arms again, then we will be okay. Now love will come around. Our love will come around. Oh, it seems like such a long time when I pushed our love away. I wasn't trying to hurt your heart, I just didn't know how to be, and now I'm dying. The tears are every day for a love that was so special. I got to find a way. If I could hold you in my arms again, the memory would wash away. I could hold you in my arms again, and we are not afraid. I could hold you in my arms again, then we will be okay. And our love will come around. Our love will come around. What can I do to turn your head around? Oh, what can I say? Just that everything's okay? How can I make it be alright again? How can I break that awful sin? Give me one more chance to hold you, be more than just a friend. If I could hold you in my arms again, the memory would wash away. I could hold you in my arms again, and we're not afraid. I could hold you in my arms again, then we will be okay. And our love will, love will, love will, our love will come around. Our love will come around. Our love will come around. Oh.
Yeah.
That one was smooth.
That's the old stuff.
Is that from the Island EP?
From the island of Maui.
Yeah.
From the Island of Maui? Yeah. Wow, I like that song. It makes me want to dance, but like it's very like it's almost romantic. It's smooth. Yeah. Thank you for that.
There's also another version of that song on an album called, it's on YouTube or on Spotify, called Cowboy's Dream.
Oh, nice.
And that featured Marcus Johnson and Sue Westcott, and we did kind of a real beautiful violin thing.
Well, you two keep some cool company. I love all the names that you're sharing. That's really great.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this has been such a great show. Thank you so much for dialing it in. The sound was just fantastic. Conversation was enlightening. And also, I'm just really happy to see you two, like Joel's, he's producing, he does audio books. He's an educator, a mentor, and Greg, you're doing all these great music videos and producing music, and also, yeah. So if you want to follow these guys online, they're pumping out. It's so cool. So I love Joel's website. It's joelkatzmaui.com. You can also follow him on Facebook, and then Greg, you're on Spotify and YouTube as well. Or you can Google Steve Grimes tattoo, that new video I love so much.
Or just befriend me on Facebook, and you'll get all the information there too.
Yeah, and you've got some really cool artwork too. I love your artwork. It reminds me of Randall Rose Pond's kind of vibe too. We got to say hi to Randall.
Hi, Randall. Love you.
Hi, Randall. Well, thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I'll make sure to follow you guys more. I can't wait to see you guys in person. It's been really cool. It's like we've been hanging out, but not. So thanks so much for your time and energy. And thank you guys so much for tuning in and supporting these musicians. That's what it's all about right now. It's definitely been dark days of the venue scene, and we cannot forget to appreciate fantastic musicians like Joel Katz and Greg diPiazza. So round of applause for them. Woo!
Thanks, Trish.
You guys are going crazy. And congratulations on all your success and all your love. I really appreciate your time and energy today. I'm Trish da Dish with Mana'o at Home. Next week, we're going to be welcoming Benny Uitake, who is a ukulele virtuoso, guitar player, and also he'll be live from his classroom in Makawao. He's also a music teacher as well. So this has been the month of music education, which is just fantastic. So thank you guys so much. Don't forget, if you just tuned in, this episode's available at manaoradio.com and also on the Mana'o Radio YouTube channel. And we'll be blasting it all over Facebook and Instagram. So stay tuned for more from me. I'm Trish da Dish from The Weekly Dish. Thanks to Michael Elam of Mana'o Radio. And thank you to Joel and Greg for sharing their talents today. We really appreciate it. Don't forget, be kind, smile, peace, love, aloha.
Aloha.
You want to kill the board?
All right, guys, keep it real.
Thank you.